Hello, I'm Ames from Banter Zine. I'm in Manchester. I'm here with Funeral for a Friend. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Gav, by the way.
I'm Rich.
And what do you do in the band?
I play bass.
Nice.
I play guitar.
Lovely. And can you tell us a little bit about how your tour has been so far?
It's been brilliant. It's been nice to sort of play these venues. Playing the Roundhouse for the first time at the end of the tour, which is I'm very excited about.
I used to live opposite there, actually.
To do? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
We're in Manchester today, which is my favourite place to play ever, so I'm very excited about that. But the tour in general so far has been amazing. Been received really well. The set's been going down great every night, so we've been having a hell of a time. It's been great.
Good to hear that. What do you think of Manchester then?
I love Manchester. I used to go out with a girl who lived near Manchester, so
Nice.
it brings back fond memories.
Of the place?
Yeah, both. This venue in particular, I've been here to watch loads of bands, but I've never played here, so I'm really excited to play here tonight. So yeah, Manchester's a beautiful city with beautiful people.
Good. So you're here, you're touring your new album, which you released earlier this year. There was a bit of a gap between albums, wasn't there? About 3 years, was it? What were Funeral doing in that time?
No, I think you got it wrong.
Oh,
I think
really?
Yeah, we've been pumping them out almost like every year and a half. Maybe just the album for the last was no one liked it, so it was so bad, so it just went under the radar. Which
Oh, I'm sure it didn't.
it's not our favourite album either, so you know I can forgive you for making that mistake.
So what do you think about this new album? Why do you prefer this one?
Because it's the first one that me and Rich have written on, so I'd have to be biased and say it's the best. But I suppose it's like being in a band. What you're doing, you got to kind of appreciate what you've done in the past, but also kind of evolve in the future. And that's what we tried to do with our record, is kind of bringing the elements of the band that we think we're best at, but then also try and make it relevant and carry it forward.
Okay, thank you. So this album, people have been saying it's kind of gone full circle to the first album. Obviously, you weren't on the first album. But how do you think the sound has progressed over the years?
I suppose the band has gone through many sort of changes. Not, you know, you can't write the same record over and over again. And
Of course, yeah.
especially there was, you know, when Funeral first came out, there was a lot of people who sort of sounded very much like them. There was a lot of imitators, and you know, they wanted to do something different. And out of that came, you know, a few different sounds and different albums. But you know, when we wrote Welcome Home, it was kind of like going back to sort of your roots and what you enjoyed and the bands we grew up listening to and loving, and that's sort of what came out with Welcome Home. So lots of different progressions, but it has kind of come full circle back to what we do best.
Brilliant. And do you think you had more creative freedom with this album than you did with other ones?
No, I think we've never really had our hands like kind of tied behind our backs or anything. It's always been our songs, we come up with the music, we arrange it all. So it's pretty much similar in that regard as we do the records. But the only difference really now is like, because technology has moved forward so fast, like we're able to like kind of do our own demos in our houses, and like kind of email ideas back and forth, which is quite productive. And you know, if you come up with something, you can send it to someone straight away. They can put something on it and send it back to you. So yeah, in that regard, it's a little bit different. But.
Cool. So I believe you've got your own label, which is Join Us. Am I correct?
Yeah, we did for a short period of time.
Okay.
We released a record called Memory and Humanity on it. To be honest, it was hard work, just kind of to bring everything together. You know, the idea was good to try and do it ourselves, but in the end we felt it was best to go back to like the original model of, you know, working with a label. So, you know, we work with a label called Distiller now. We've released our last album, Roadrunner, and in the rest of the world, and Good Fight in America. So yeah, we're back on record labels now. So we tried to do it ourselves and it didn't work, simply.
Nice and honest there.
Obviously it didn't work because you can't even remember.
Well, I remember one in 2008, an actual full album, and now we're in 2011. Is that not 3 years?
Yeah. Those are greatest hits
Does that count? Does that count? Are we counting that?
No,
I wouldn't count it.
Greatest shits.
That's just a record label trying to squeeze a bit of extra money out, really. So it wasn't the band's choice, by the way.
So you're not a big fan of that one, then?
Well, it's greatest hits in it. It's a bit pointless. You can make your own fucking greatest hits in the house.
We like to swear.
You can swear away.
Balls. Sorry.
Would you like to add some swearing?
Nah.
Don't say the C word though, because I think it's offensive.
Yeah, I think if I said it, I'd be a bit of a cunt.
So you've got a new EP out. That's coming out on November 7th. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yes.
Go on, then, go.
I will.
Oh, go on.
Because it's out now online. You can buy it, or if you're at the show, you can buy it at the show, along with a nice, lovely vinyl of the new album as well. Yeah, we kind of wrote a new song called High Castles. We wanted people to hear it. We also had loads of other material, like acoustic tracks and live tracks, so we thought, why not put it all together in a little EP and give it to people to listen to? And
Aren't you kind?
I am. Thank you for noticing.
Very giving.
I am. I don't take, I just give.
That's not what I've heard.
Yeah, there was a lot of, like, for this tour, there was talk of doing like a limited edition of the album. Okay. But rather than give somebody something that they've already got with a couple of extra tracks, you wanted to, give something that was a standalone. So that was the idea of bringing the EP out, to give fans a little extra something else rather than just be boring and just do another edition of the album. So that's why we released an EP, basically.
Thank you.
Something for the collectors.
So Funeral have been going now for over 10 years, maybe?
Yeah, 10 years, pretty much.
How do you think you fit in with the current scene as it is right now?
I suppose being in the band is hard to tell how people perceive you. But I suppose going from the reviews and the fact that people are still coming to the shows and singing along means that we're fitting in well. That's the only way I can judge it, really, I think.
Well, that's the only way you can judge it.
How would you judge it? What would you say?
I think you're fitting in perfectly. I watched you, I think at Leeds Fest probably 8 or 9 years ago when I was just a little in, and I loved you then. And I still think you're fitting in now. So
that's great.
You're doing something right.
It's a hard thing to have like longevity with bands these days. So we feel very privileged to still be able to do this after 10 years, and if we can do it for another 10, that'd be awesome.
Awesome. So I've heard that tonight you're doing a little DJ set at Deadbolt, if I'm not mistaken.
Stella, you and Ryan, our drummer, is.
That's me.
Is DJing, would you say it's work or play?
Both, because I get free booze, and I get.
Is that booze?
Booze, yeah.
Oh, just
booze.
checking. Booze.
Yeah, not boobs. What? I prefer booze to boobs. Boobs are nice, don't get me wrong. Yeah, so, no, it's fun. We get to play loads of stupid songs, and then people shout at me for playing them, but fuck them. I'm going to probably play Grease Lightning tonight.
Good choice.
What other stuff do I play? Men at Work, that's good. Man from Down Under. Do you have any requests?
I don't know. I'd like a bit of. I like Five. Everybody get up, sing it.
That's probably a bit too gay for me.
Bit too gay.
Yeah.
We did a DJ set in Glasgow a few nights ago, and we finished the set with the Proclaimers and Lonely Island. Have you seen Lonely Island? Yes. Jack Sparrow.
Nice.
That's how we finished the set. So yeah, a bit of a comedy element in it, but it was fun.
We've got lots of noise going on here. It's all go.
Yeah.
I had a question from somebody today. They were asking me. Well, they said first of all they said they wanted to glaze you like a donut. I'm not sure what they meant.
Me personally.
Well, the band, they said I want to glaze them like a donut. What does that even mean? A little bit. But
I was going to say something disgusting.
but I want to know, do you like donuts?
Do I? I don't. No, not really. I'm not.
Donuts?
I'm not much of a donut fan
I
either.
don't really like donuts either. Right?
Much more of a savoury,
Cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese, grommet. Oh yeah. I like.
Love a good Greggs.
Oh, got some good pasties in Manchester. Oh.
Well, I spent some time in Cornwall for 6 months, so
Did you?
I know what a real pasty is.
Oh, you sound like a nasty pasty.
Nasty pasty.
Anything else you'd like to add, fellas?
Yeah, and Summers have got that offer on, so treat your missus. Go down there.
Wise words. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Have a good show. We'll see you soon. Bye.